So we're in the middle of a storm. You can see over there it's dry, but here it's wet because the wind is blowing all this water through these windows. This is side that we've not covered. That side we've covered. We've covered that side as well, but this side is open. This is what we've got to get done ASAP, is get the windows in on this level. So thank you to those that are helping. Thanks so much to everyone that's helping us get this done, get these windows in. It's really important, and we're working really hard towards getting that done.
I went to the town to bring some vegetables and groceries and stuff for us here in the center. He cannot come back now because all the water, Kidia, come here, darling, come here, arrived from the mountain. I mean, it was raining a lot here, but there on the mountain probably was raining more. He cannot cross now. He's in another river closer to this area that he says is big. It's impossible to cross. Yeah, we came to our river and definitely it's impossible to cross. This is incredible how much water is here. So I don't know how many hours he will be there.
So I went into town. It's been raining. Didn't think it was that bad, the rain. I went into town and I'm coming back and the river is a torrent. It's actually almost got waves. You can see those big waves that's rising up there. I'll turn my alarm. There you go. There's a queue of traffic on the other side. You can hear the water. It's impossible to pass. I've got trucks behind me. Oh, let me just turn my light off. You see my face, got my head torch on. Queue of trucks behind me, all 4x4. No one's going to attempt to cross that for a while. Don't know how long I'm going to have to wait here. But this is the first river to get to our area where the centre is, and then when I get there I have to cross the river next to the centre. So technically I have to pass two rivers. But this is normally tiny. This is normally like a stream, like a couple of meters wide and about not even a foot deep. That's what it's normally like, and right now it's a torrent. It's a real proper river. It's really crazy, so it wouldn't be safe or wise to try and cross that. I did think about offering somebody a rope on the other side to attach to another car on the other side to get people across, but I'm not sure that's wise either. Anyway, we'll see what happens. This guy's trying to cross. Yeah, that's very fast water there. It's not so deep, but it's very powerful. Right, the water's gone down a little bit. Obviously we all want to see how he crosses to see if it's possible to pass. It's possible to pass. One bit's deeper than the other. We've also got to check if there's stones or rocks that have moved. If there's a big rock or stone in there, that'll definitely stop you crossing. So I passed that river that you saw. I should have filmed it. The whole front of the car went in the water. The lights, everything went dark for like 2 seconds before I came out. It was quite epic, but I was so scared. I mean, I was praying as I was going through the river, and a lot of the people in front of me actually that were queued up, they all turned around and went back to town. They didn't want to try it, but there was some bigger trucks, bigger than mine, so higher up off the ground trucks that did pass going the opposite way, but it's it was definitely easier going the opposite way than I was going because of the steep incline I needed to get up out of the river, whereas they were going down the steeper incline section. But as I crossed, I had this grinding sound as I came out the other side. I was like, no, what's that? And obviously my engine was steaming. Didn't really want to stop. I had to stop the car. And what happened was, I have to show you actually, I'll switch the camera around. Be careful where I'm walking. It's a noise at night time. But animals come out, insects, snakes. Anyway, I'll show you what it was, what the grinding was. This bit of the car, this is the plate. It's normally underneath the car. It's normally like that under the front of the car, and that, obviously you can see where it's been ground along the ground. That protects the bottom of the front of the car. And basically, this isn't a very good job. This isn't a very good job. It snapped off. So this was grinding. So I had to get under the car. This had bent because I'd obviously hit the ground with it and bent that part. So I had to get on my back on a wet, sandy, muddy floor under the car with a not very good spanner, an adjustable one. You know, it's never quite the right adjustment, right? And try to take these two nuts out that were really incredibly hard to get to because of the bent piece of metal. And then I was getting bitten by something. Was biting me. Something else is flying at me there. Something was biting me, and it looked like a huge mosquito. I was like, ah, get off me, get off me. And then like I had hot water dripping from the car into my face. And so now I'm covered with sand at the back on my back, and I'm just literally about to, I've arrived at our river. I'm just literally about to go and see what our river's doing, but it sounds strong. Down our entrance, and you can hear the river really loudly. Let's have a look. Put the full, oh my goodness, that is very full. That is impossible to cross. It's completely full all the way to the other side. I'm going to walk across and see if I can walk across. Well, I've just been looking. I've just actually walked into the river. It's past my knees, so it's not massively deep, but there's lots of sand. But I'm going to attempt to cross because I think as long as I can get traction, it's okay. I'll be able to get across that. I would definitely wouldn't try to get out on a day like this, because getting out's harder than going down and through. Well, on this side I'm at an advantage because I'm going sort of down the steepest section, and then at the bottom it's more or less flat. Just got to get good traction. So this will be the last video. If you see another video, you'll know I've got stuck and I'm filming it. So I'm here at the airport, 5:30 in the morning roughly, driven from the centre, and we're picking up Dan and Emma. So I think they've already arrived, and they've been here once before and they've come back, so that's great news. I'm going to go and find them. They may be still searching for their luggage, but they may already have come through the gate, the arrival gate. So let's go and see what's going on. So I think I can see him. Let's see if these gates open. I think that's Dan sitting down there, chilling out, reading something. I think that's somebody I recognise. Hello mate, welcome to Bolivia. Hello mate, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
All my fingers in the way. How are you doing, Dan?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How was your flight?
Yeah, good flight, thanks guys. Good to be here.
And where's Emma? Did you lose her? She in Madrid?
Yeah, she's still there. She's just over there looking at Santa Cruz.
Ah, well, there she is. I missed her. She was hiding. Hello. Got to film it. How are you? Good to see you. How was the flight?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So we're here in rural part of Bolivia and have a big bag of clothes. As well as clothes, we're giving a mattress to a family here that are living in tough conditions. The family here have suffered in different ways. I won't go into the details for their privacy, but and for respect, but going up this slope, you can't drive up here, you have to walk. And yeah, we will be there in a minute giving out these clothes, but I want to say thank you to the people given the clothes. It's a big blessing for the people that we're helping.
So we have Emma here. Hello, hello! Wow! Look at that, she's...
And you get the grass.
Yeah.
It's just it's got lots of roots on it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and plant some mint.
Amazing.
For
That's
tea.
very good.
Yeah.
We already have here some
Is that parsley?
parsley, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, it's a great job what you are doing, Emma. And look at the color of the earth
Yeah,
as well.
and it's because it rained so hard yesterday.
Exactly.
It's nice and damp and warm, so hopefully everything should grow
Yeah.
well.
Oh, thank you, Emma. You're doing a great job there. Yeesh. Harvesting time. We have this fruit is called lima in Bolivia. It's quite sweet. It's no lemon, it's no orange, it's no mandarin orange. It's a different. And we have Dan here. Hello, Dan. And we have Emma here as well. She's helping us today. Yeah, the trees are with lots of them, so it's good time for the harvesting. Wow, look at the toucan there. That is incredible. Oh, wow. So here is now the limas. We will take it today to the market, and thanks God for the provision. And there is Emma there helping us. Yeah.
It smells so good.
It does.
It smells so delicious.
It does, yeah. And it's sweet as well. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So, so if you explain please to us what is going on here.
We're dividing up the provisions so that we can put them in bags and then give each family one bag.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
When we go to the village. We're
Oh.
going to go today, but it's really raining.
Yeah.
We don't think we can get there.
Yeah.
To go, but we'll get it all prepared.
Definitely. Wow. Well done. You are doing a great job.
And I need two rice. Two rice.
So Dan and Emma have gone out for a walk. We decided not to leave the centre this morning in the car because we figured the river might rise, and it has. It's not as high as it could be, but it's higher than we'd normally cross in the car. So, how's the river, Melly? Is it a bit high? It's a bit high, so we're waiting for them to come back from their walk. We're hoping that they come back soon because it can rise higher than that quite quickly. We heard the river change. So normally the water doesn't come to here. This whole left side's normally dry. So Dan and Emma went for the walk. Here they are. They're coming back. They might have to swim a little bit. So, look at that beautiful flower. Look at all those beautiful flowers. Gifts they are from people. We planted them a while ago and they've grown into wonderful. Anyway, we are going up the ramp to the upper level. I wanted to show you what we've been doing up here. So we've got Dan and Emma with us as well. They're through there. We'll go and say hello in a minute. But if you look up there, it's white. It's all been painted. That side's getting there. On the other side, it needs painting, but it's nearly finished. That side, look, totally white. How wonderful is that? So that's primer going up. In Bolivia, it's slightly different. They put a primer on, and then they put what's called a masa on top of that, and then only do 2 coats, and then that's sanded. So it's like a skimmer. It's like a plaster paint, the masa, and that goes on. And yeah, all sorts going on here on the floor as well. We've got doors that are nearly ready to hang. We've been painting them with a sealant. And so if we go around the other side, we'll see what Dan and Emma are up to. How you doing, Dan?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Everything's looking very white. How you doing, Emma? Wow, look at that. That is awesome. Yeah, so this is going to be the storage room through here. That's where the doors are going to be hung. And yeah, this is turning white as well in here, but you see up there, we've got to finish all of that. And that's a massive step forward to the next stage to get that masa, that skin of paint, like plaster paint up. And once that's on, we paint, I think, another 2 coats, like the final 2 coats of paint, which is like the sort of washable finish, if that makes sense, and helps to really protect all the walls and the cement and everything else. And we're ready to put the windows in pretty much. So yeah, that's great. So if we look on the outside where we've got these covers, underneath up there's bare brick, and actually we need to run some channels in the outside walls for electric cables and the conduit tubes. And if I walk around here, you see this side, which is just the other side of where I was filming. You can see it as well, much clearer here. And yeah, so we do need to render. The windows can go in once we've rendered. They don't have to wait for the render to cure, which takes a minimum of 15 days, I think. But once we've rendered, then the windows can go in, and then we'll wait for it to render to cure before we paint all the outside. But that's obviously quite a big job to do, all that paintwork, all that rendering. So, but we're really getting there with all the painting done on the inside first and around the window frames. You can see from here the window frames are getting painted. So hopefully that'll help us expedite the installation of windows and stop rain coming in. So yeah, that's where we're at to. So we just delivered a mattress for Juan, and we're making the bed with him. There he is. So this is his house. So just to show you the floor. So they live with the dirt floor. Well, most of us are sweeping our floors every time, but he lives here in the campo, in what we call the countryside. It's quite a basic house. And up until now, he'd be sleeping with his grandma most of the time in that bed there, which doesn't have a proper mattress either, and maybe in the future we'll better bless her. But her mattress is made with straw, and he was sharing her bed. So yeah, but there's a lot, when you look around, so much sort of deterioration around and stuff, but at least I have dry house. At least we think it's dry inside. But yeah, you know, it's not great protection for things like snakes and scorpions. I mean, that's one thing I think as Westerns we're always like, my goodness, how are you not scared to live like that? How do you not worry about things coming in? So, but they're quite a interesting community here, and a lot of the time they've got property here, and they build little houses for like the families as they sort of divide off. So there's a few buildings here because they're different families now living all in the same place, all in similar conditions, I have to say. And this is some of their hard work and labour. This is beans. It's not a black bean, it's a It's a beige bean. You see one there. That's how they're growing it. So this is how they're drying it at the moment in the sun. Yeah, really interesting how we're learning so much here. Honestly, there's so much to do, and there's so much education that we have to do to learn how we can best serve other people's needs, because we often come with our ideas and then you realise, this culture is like this and this is how they are, and this is the best way we can help them. And so learning to work within their culture and doing stuff that they do, and learning how we can help them. Particularly I think in these areas, hygiene and sanitation, and extending the capacities of what they're able to achieve, what they're already achieving, by being able to help them to take that the next step, the next level, and get them out of poverty. We want them to help themselves ultimately. We want them to be self-sufficient and for them to feel proud of what they're doing for themselves. You know, that's the best goal, isn't it? So self-sustainability, something long-term in these rural villages, and of course at the centre we'll be looking after the kids that are abandoned and helping them, you know, with their lives. So it's a lot. There's a lot that's going on. God's going to do a lot here. I really believe that. I've got faith for it, and we're excited. So thank you so much for your support. Much love from you.